Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep, dark, and bizarre animes. And on that note, we are watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We are on part 3. Part 3? We're on part 3, right? Yeah, we are on part 3 Stardust Crusaders. And most importantly, we are back, guys. It's been a long time since I've reacted to videos, and I was waiting eagerly for watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure again. And while I was doing that, I had hoped that by the time Steel Ball Run is released, we will be caught up to the anime and then we'll watch it together. But that didn't happen. We couldn't catch up because JoJo is a long anime. We are still on part 3, which is Stardust Crusaders. Then there is the next part, Giorno. Then no, not next part is not Giorno. That's in Italy. The next part is another JoJo, then another Giorno, then Jolene, and then after that we are on Steel Ball Run. And thank God, because I might be the only person who's happy about Steel Ball Run having released only one episode. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe they're just waiting for the proper animation. But the 1 hour special, I think, was released, and then they were like, we're gonna stop that. But I'm glad we can watch it together. Probably, maybe we still have time to catch up, and hopefully, we'll have plenty of fun watching this anime. Because right now we are on episode 17, and if you don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has bizarre characters, but there are rarely, and we rarely mean it, there are rarely characters who annoy you, who are cocky and arrogant and just pure, purely annoy the shit out of you. And one of those was the guy with the stand, the lovers called Steely Dan. And was Steely Dan has taken sort of hostage um, of Mr. Joseph Joestar. But do you see the irony in it? Because they had hostage. I don't know if you even consider Enyaba to be a hostage, but they had Enyaba with them so that they can get out more information from her. And suddenly we realize that Dio believes in nobody, trusts nobody, and somehow there are still people following him blindly for no reason. Maybe just because the bird thing that he has. But Steely Dan, after some amazing haggling sequences and tutorials on how to actually lower the price, which we failed miserably, um, Steely Dan got rid of Enyaba, and not only that, he was able to put his own stand, which is basically a very teeny tiny stand, kind of the size of probably a cell, let's say, and inside Joseph Joestar's brain, so whatever damage is inflicted on Dan is now inflicted back, probably with the same damage on Joseph Joestar, or probably more. And now we are still trying to figure out how to defeat that stand. And the thing with this stand is they are weak in general because they are powerful in other features, but the stand itself might be weak. And we also know now we can control how big or how small a stand might be. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of stamina, a lot of focus from Polnareff and Kakyoin, and they are helping us out. But in the meantime, Steely Dan is going over the board by, I don't know, making fun of Jotaro, and he is not gonna get his own way. And the moment we are okay with this, I don't know how they're gonna, how the guys are gonna relay that message that everything is fine and you can defeat Steely Dan now. But this might probably be one of the most gruesome and satisfying, well, I don't think gruesome, but still satisfying defeat of this anime. So without further ado, let's keep watching. By the way, we are season 3. We are on part 3, right? So that means I've watched part 1 and part 2, and boy, that was amazing. Because if you don't know, Joseph is a character, and you should watch it. And where are you gonna watch it? Hey, there's a link in the description for the playlist of all the JoJo anime episodes that I've been watching, alongside other anime. And be on the lookout for One Piece, cause that's gonna come soon. So let's get started with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 17, Lovers Part 2. Imagine he might be the most annoying character so far, and we've seen crazy people. What's fun about this is you'll realize that he is not beating or defeating Jotaro, right? And you might be thinking, why is he doing that? Because even though Joseph, well, he has a hold of, well, you know what? Let's watch first, and then I'll talk about it. Oh, they think he's a beggar. I should see his fortune. Oof. Well, Polnareff does look like he needs some money. He realized something is wrong. Do you not think that was possible? Or does Jotaro know this stuff? I didn't know if you see that, but it's like flicks. Flicks. Get it? Whoa. Wow. Oh, that is icky. Should you not take out your armor? Please tell me it works. Whoa. So at that size, it's a powerful stand as well. Yeah, it's shallow. Oh, no way! Wow! Is it two stands? Oh, wow. Okay. Damn, that's a smart move. Now, how will you find out what's the real one? Oh. Okay. My theory went out the window the moment this happened. Like, what? I would really love to find out which school this uniform is from. Look how much he believes it. Alright, so let's think about this for a moment. This guy has Joseph under his control, right? And Jotaro, arguably the strongest member of this group, is with him. We don't even know what his ability is, and he still overpowers most of the sand users out there, right? And he's walking with him. But why would he just walk with him and make him do stuff, silly stuff, right? A, that's because that's how he is. He's a petty little character that just likes to do this stuff. And I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking either that, or he cannot do anything to Jotaro because even though Jotaro cannot fight him, he can surely defend himself. But in that way, I also think like would you not just rather use your own body to damage Joseph to some extent where Jotaro allows you to hit him however much he wants to? And that wasn't happening until a long time, even including in the last episode and now this episode. So I was like, maybe that's the case. But shouldn't you just be defeating Jotaro as soon as possible? Because you are the one person right now who can defeat him. And maybe, who knows, going forward, we might not even see that or have that opportunity or the chance to defeat Jotaro. And then he wasn't doing that. I thought that was silly. And then he started doing, and I was like, oh, my theory makes perfect sense. He's not doing it because he's a petty little character, or Jotaro can defend himself. But apparently not. He can hit Jotaro. He can do stuff to him. He can make him do all this stuff. Basically, he has Jotaro at his mercy. So he can practically let him do, make him do whatever he wants, and also fight him, make him injured. If I was that guy, Steely Dan, I would at least take an arm or two, just so it's okay to fight. But who knows? Maybe Jotaro will give up on Joseph and just fight him. I know we know that that's not going to happen, but still, anyway, I thought that was the case, but apparently it's not, and he can hit him. Now, if you can hit him, just finish him up already. This is where I feel like, okay, you guys are incredible characters with stupid brain, because you can end this anime at this point, or at least just like how Adol died. You can get rid of Jotaro as well, and then only Kakyoin and Polnareff and Joseph can progress further. But will you do it? No. Why? We don't know. It's just how the anime was written. This is this what you call the plot armor? Maybe. But let me know what you think about that in the comments. I think Steely Dan could have defeated Jotaro at this point. At this point. If you have any other ideas, let me know what you think that couldn't happen. It's already 2v1. Oh, sorry. You can just make multiple. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a difficult stand. No. The tortoise won because the rabbit was sleeping. It's just like Naruto's clones. You just have to defeat everybody. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't work. It just keeps multiplying. Wow. I bet you the real stand is not even here. It will always be hiding. Oh. Yep, that's not him as well. Oh. I have no idea who the real one is. I just know that it's gonna be hiding. It looks so cute here. Don't tell me there's gonna be a dance. Ugh. See, he does all this shit, and you're like, is he actually a villain? He doesn't need to steal it. He can just buy it. Aren't they already wanted in India? Or yeah. Wow. All right. He's actually doing it. He's gonna buy it. He's gonna buy it. Yeah, as if you guys can do anything to Jotaro. He can win without his stand against these civilians. Oh, wow! No way. And he's gonna actually steal it. Damn. You see the guy aura farming on the right? He's gone mad finally. Oh, did you do it? Alright, sorry. If you were in that scenario where Emerald Splash is fighting all against the lovers, where would you locate him? I think he is in the brain cell, but and he's made enough dummies of him. It's basically like Shadow Clone. Well, any kind of clones. It's just kind of cloning. And if you defeat all of them together, one of them will definitely be hiding and creating more. Like has to come out definitely. So the idea is to do something to make the real one come out and then defeat him. Right? That's what I believe. What or how, I have no idea. But and the fun part is, I don't even remember because I watched this anime and we were going forward again, but I don't remember what happened. So I'm equally watching it as if I'm watching it for the first time, and I have no idea what's going to happen. And I'm very excited. I know for a fact that they're going to win. I know for a fact that Steely Dan is going to get the whooping of his life, and only by Jotaro. Um, how though? I also don't know how they're going to tell Jotaro that everything is fine now. Maybe because Steely Dan tries to slip out and tries to run away from Jotaro, and at that moment Jotaro will realize it's all in the future. Wow, he's smart. That's it. Okay. Emerald Splash is actually Sapphire. Oh, it hurts him. Kakyoin, Polnareff, time to shine. Polnareff, time to shine. Oh wow, Hamon. Oh, the OG power is so good. No, where's the sand? Yeah, where's the stand? As if that's gonna be any use. See? Trying to run away. Just drop him in water. Oof, that's gotta hurt. Uh, he's cunning enough to just fake all this stuff. But Jotaro is always on guard. Eh. Pero. Yeah, that doesn't work on Jotaro. That definitely doesn't work on Jotaro. One punch, one punch. His stand can stop bullets. You know that, right? Oh! Oof. Oh, okay. Can stop bullets. Ugh. Don't let him off so easy. uh, oh, he'll do everything. He'll do everything the same thing that he made him do. You letting him go? That's some kung fu associate. He's gonna do something. Again, the same trick won't work again, I'm telling you. Uh, he's gonna punch you 1,000 times. What? Oh, no way. No freaking way. Wow. Don't mess around with Kakyoin. 1,000 times. Time to kill you 1,000 times. Absolutely deserving. Ugh. Oh, that's Probably the guy who's been punched the most. That's your receipt? Nice. Just a sign. And of course, we know that's supposed to happen. The good guys always end up beating the bad guys. The one thing about Jotaro is I realize he's a good guy, and but sometimes he acts like as he's a bad guy, and he does the right thing, and I hate him for that. I actually want him to lose all his shit. and and the moment, but like he took Steely Dan took his grandpa as his hostage, right? Then he asked for forgiveness, which he did actually end up forgiving him, even if he didn't want to, for doing this cruel act. Then he tried to get into another young, innocent girl's body and do manipulate Jotaro the same way he manipulated him before. And thank you, Kakyoin, for being there and making it seem like, oh, that same trick won't work twice again. And you're stupid enough to did not even notice that this thing happening to you. And Jotaro does only one thing. He did so many stupid stuff to Jotaro, so many horrible things, let's say, and Jotaro does one bad thing to it. That's what the hero philosophy I do not understand. It's like, no, no. Like, how would the other villains, let's say, stands users learn that not to mess around with Jotaro? Because if, let's say, it's like an intimidating tactic, right? Like I don't want him to torture. I don't want him to torture the stand users, the evil stand users who's come to defeat them. But I still feel like they should do something more just so that the next stand user who comes to beat them or try to defeat them feels a little bit of threat that if something goes wrong, it's not just their life that's on the line. There's a lot more. And maybe, just maybe, you don't want to mess around with this group who's practically invincible at this point. One can see in your brain, see long distances. One is a master swordsman, and he's even faster when he takes off his armor. And then there's Kakyoin and Jotaro, who are just 17-year-olds and incredibly talented at using their stance. We also had Abdul with the firepower, but he's gone, and that's because Polnareff's own mistake. But hey, there's so much more to do in this anime, and we are not even close to Egypt. Egypt? Yeah, we're not even close to Egypt yet. We are somewhere alongside Pakistan. So I don't know what's going on. Steely Dan definitely deserved it. He's probably the most punched guy in this anime so far. Very well deserved. Like that has to be there. But I'm a little bit sad that he didn't get much more, and he'd also tried to replicate and copy Kakyoin, and still didn't notice that Kakyoin was there. Maybe that was Kakyoin making him do all this stuff. We don't know. It's just something that you have to ask the mangaka. So anyway, that was today's episode. Thank you for watching. The lovers is defeated. We finally move on to something else. Enyaba is gone, so we don't have a lead. We just have to move to Egypt for some reason and find out. We also have to find the guy with the same hand. Oh no, wait, that guy's gone. You also just now have to find Dio and probably come to terms with him or defeat him and save our mother. So anyway, that was today's episode. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.